just to give you the heads up, this is going to be a little spoiler for Endgame if you haven't seen it.
Hey everybody, I got a very special unboxing video for you today. Finally got the Iron Man Endgame figure from Hot Toys. So we're going to get right into that. This is my first Iron Man, much like the last one was my first Captain America. So we're going to look at the box real quick. This does feel a little different than the other ones right off the bat. It's got this foam piece on, and it looks like the whole thing just slides out of it. Look at the other one. Also, this time, instead of just buying it normally, I got it with the shipper. The extra box. I just wanted to do a quick shout out to Sideshow because I thought they did a really good job packaging it, and I'm going to put some pictures up just so you can see what I'm talking about. So we're going to slide this off. Okay, so we've got this Iron Man. And this reminds me of the Hulkbuster. I wish I had done an unboxing on the Hulkbuster. I didn't have it very long. I ended up having to sell it just because, money. But I should have done an unboxing on this. This is nice. It's a nice foam material. It feels very sturdy. Clearly they put a lot more effort into the Iron Mans than they do the other ones. But also, it's die cast, I'm pretty sure, and it says die cast on it, doesn't it? Yeah, it says die cast. So it's die cast, and it's also a lot more money than the rest of them. So get right into this. He's kind of heavy. He's much heavier than the other ones. Obviously, he's die cast. You've got your repulsor arm right here. I'll try to show that to the camera. Fingers are a little flexible, but they're not movable. This is just the standard, hey, this is a repulsor. I'm going to shoot lasers at you. There's two of them. So this one's a little bit different. This is just a regular hand, but it looks like it's entirely posable. You can change it. It has like a grip. It's not quite a punch per se, but it's got a, these are changeable, which is nice. You can pose it, so that's nice. There's two of them. There is a little bit of a scratch on that. I don't know if you can see that. That's one of the problems I had with the Hulkbuster is if I wanted battle damage, I would have bought battle damage, I don't want a battle damaged figure. The same thing, just the other hand. There's a little bit more of a scratch on this one, though, so I'm noticing. So let's see, it's like a neck piece. I believe that's to help put the Robert Downey Jr. head on. Tony head, which we'll look at in just a second. Let's see, what else do we have? I think there's got to be other stuff in the box, too, because these two, I want to save those for okay, so the box comes apart in the back here, and there is more stuff, and I knew there would be. So this is the energy thingy that sits on his back. It's just a solid piece. This is definitely plastic, which is a little disappointing, but it just clips in. It's really nice. There's no movement to it. It just kind of clips in, I think. The stand for Iron Man looks really nice. It's got Iron Man written right on there. I think that looks good. Like I said before, I really like how they're doing the Endgame statues. I think they did the same thing with Infinity War, actually. I have to look at my Thor from Infinity War just to kind of look at that. He comes with the clippy one, which I like. I've heard negative things about it. I've heard that some of the more leathery pieces can get worn more easily on it. I was told not to use it for the Endgame Thor because he's a little more, wider, so it wears in the costume a little bit. There's a crap ton of batteries and a screwdriver thingy and tweezers, which comes with most Hot Toys now. So I was saying I'm a little disappointed with. There's a different there because they did make a battle damage version of this. That's him from the movie, and it comes with some other figures, and some other pieces and attachments, and I guess I'm a little disappointed on that because it's stuff that this one doesn't come with. And I mean, this one comes with this thing, which the other one doesn't come with, which is cool. And I will say that one of the things that the other one comes with is a sideshow exclusive, from what I can tell. But I don't know. I was just a little disappointed, I guess. Here we have the Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt. I mean, I think they did a pretty good job. I don't know. I know there was a issue with this, and I don't know if because mine was after they caught it, so that might have already been fixed. But I know they were sending out replacement head sculpts to people. I don't know why. Yeah, it fit in like this. So yeah, so it just fits in like that, and he just, you know. I don't know what the details behind that was. I will make sure at some point that I have the right head sculpt and that it's not like, you know, something that I was supposed to be sent that wasn't sent. This is the piece that I was really excited about, and I wanted this. Actually, this was the reason I chose this one, because I was kind of considering the Infinity War one, but this, as well as, you know, it matches my other Endgame pieces. This is the Infinity Gauntlet Iron Man. Okay, it's over here. So I was like, oh, it's missing one of the gems, but no, it's right here on the side. It lights up, from what I understand. It does. It is posable, but it's not. I was a little hoping it'd be a little more posable. You can't quite get the snap in. The thumb is a little tight. Yeah, so you can't quite get the snap in. You can kind of get it, but not quite. Close enough. It looks like something else that I'm not going to talk about because I try to keep these ones more PG. But that's like it's like this. This is probably the closest you'll be able to get to the snap with this figure. I think the battle damaged one comes with a pose snap, but I'm not really sure. But I don't know how the batteries work. This is a figure that I'm definitely going to look on the instructions on, because I want to get all the batteries and pieces in it. But I'm going to take the plastic off of the figure itself, and we'll take a look at that. Okay, so it's heavy. It's very heavy. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to be this heavy. I do feel like I'm less likely to break this one because it's metal, and he has these fists that are just fists. They're not movable at all. There's a bunch of like little inner like movable parts here. Like you can move these flaps around, which I'm assuming allow you better range with the legs. That's a bit stiff, the knee joint, but it's not bad. And I mean, I kind of like that it's stiff because it'll, like, you know, hold in place a little bit better. The elbow is loose-ish. These plates come up, which is cool. Got his headpiece. It's solid. That's what I'll say. And actually, like, these little pieces here, be careful on them because I almost cut myself moving them and taking the pieces out of it. This flap even moves. I think this whole thing comes off, actually. Might be wrong on that, but I think it does. Oh, yeah. So that just pops right out. You get this arc reactor there, and that's cool. I don't have a need for that, but I think it's cool. Real quick, we're going to look at the back piece and try to put the other part of it on. There's like a little notch here. I'm assuming you just pull that. You know, I'm going to look at the instructions, because if I break this, I'm going to be sad. Okay. So it pops off, and I recommend using the little tool because it's, I don't know, kind of a pain. Then you just take this, just line the holes up with that. That's it. I just pop it in place. There we go. Now he's got his big thingy on his back. He's all ready to shoot Thanos with a repulsor blast or whatever. Okay. I'm gonna get the batteries in them and get them in a pose, and I'm gonna go from there. I will say right off the bat, the one thing I don't like is that the on-off switch for the batteries is right here. So like I have to take the back plate off in order to get to it. But we'll see how things go with that. Oh, you know what I should actually look at? For the hand piece, it looks like this just pulls, yeah, so this pulls right off, and you just, so if you look in there, there's a little square thing that you probably can't see, and you line it up just like that, pop it back in place. Pretty easy. So that's, and it looks like there's like wiring on the piece, so there shouldn't be any batteries inside of the arm. But like I said, I'm gonna put batteries in them, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so batteries in the head. I'm not going to take that back out, but they go on the top of the head. They're the middle-sized ones. The RL621. The bigger ones, which are LR41, go in the back piece. This is a little weird. It's on the back of the arm. I thought it might be on the front of the arm, so I tried to pull the arm piece off, but it's not. And there's one on both arms. So, and again, the switches for them are underneath the pieces, so it feels like it can come off, but I don't want to break it, because some of the, overall it's die cast, but it's like some of the pieces still feel plasticky. Okay. So it is that piece. You just pull it, the whole thigh comes off. Just keep pulling, it'll come off, I guess. So I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but on this little piece here that was the battery cover, it actually shows what battery to use. For the leg pieces, you want LR621. Yeah, so it literally powers one little light. So that's fun. Probably not a light I'm going to worry about in the future, because that is not an easy piece to get off. So I wanted to show you the Infinity Gauntlet, because I don't think I'm going to pull it with those on, but it does look really nice with the lights on. So I'm going to put this in the pose that I'm going to have it in for the time being, and I'm not doing that pose first. So we're going to pose them up, and then I will be back with a final verdict or whatever. Okay, so real quick, you get the stand, the fist hands, two of the open hands that are movable, that have movable finger joints, the repulsor blast hand, the hand with the Infinity Gauntlet on it. The clippy stand is what comes with it. You get the Robert Downey Jr. face sculpt, and this is the Iron Man here with the energy absorbing thingy on the back. So normally I do only one pose, but I am going to go to two poses just to kind of show you the other head sculpting. So, and with me just one more second, I'm going to do one more pose. Okay, so this whole neck piece comes out, by the way, for the helmet part. And you have to put the whole new one in, and it's magnetic, by the way. Oh, here we go. Here is the second pose that I'm doing. And I put them with the other three, so the other two. So we've got Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, and Chris Hemsworth. I don't know, I'm calling them by their real names, but there they are. That's probably how I'm going to pose them. Something like that. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I don't know that you can even hear me because of where my microphone is. But let me know what you want me to do in the future. I probably won't be doing another Hot Toys unboxing for a while because I've kind of getting the three of these kind of blew my entire budget. So.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Check out my social media stuff below. I am going to be streaming on Twitch, and we'll see you in the next video.